Greetings to you all amazing subscribers and followers. This is Special Touch Kitchen. Special Touch Kitchen brings you food from all over the globe. In this video, I'll be making delicious red velvet cake from scratch. From scratch. As you can see, I'm starting up with measuring my dry ingredients. Let me give you the measurement of the dry ingredient I'll be using for this red velvet cake. I'll start with measuring my dry ingredient. I'm using 4 cups of flours, 2 tablespoons of chocolate powder, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt. These are the grind ingredients I'll be using. And then I have measured, I will sieve it now and set it aside. And oil my pan as well. After measuring and sieving my dry ingredients, I oil my pan, I set it aside. The next thing I'll be doing will be the wet ingredient. I'll be mixing the wet ingredient. I'll be using about 400 grams of butter, 2 cups of sugar. I'll first of all blend the butter for it to be soft because it's a bit cold. And I will now add 2 cups of sugar. I added the sugar and the butter, and I will use my mixer to mix it very well. After some time, I will use my spatula to scoop it down and start again with the mixing until it's well combined. I have to mix it until I can feel that texture that I'm looking at having at the end before I start adding the next thing, that will be the egg. And the egg, I'll be adding it one after the other. I will take some time to mix it very well, the butter and the sugar, until it's well mixed and look a little bit soft, and I can touch to make sure that it has dissolved very well. When you get to that point that you can touch it and feel it very well, I will start now adding my egg. I'll add the eggs one after the other. As I'm mixing, I'll be adding every minute. I add one, and I'll be using about 8 to 10 eggs. You can use 8 to 10 eggs to get this for this quantity of the dry ingredients I mix, depending on the size of the eggs. So you can see how the butter and sugar is looking like. And the next thing I will be doing is I will start adding the eggs now. After I add the eggs and mix it for some time, I will now use my spatula. After I have mixed the butter and sugar very well, I will switch over to hand mixer, and then I'll start adding the egg one after the other because I'm trying to avoid having holes in the cake. So I will start with hand mixer so I can have control over the liquid ingredients. I'll be adding the eggs one after the other. So I'll be using my hand. After mixing the butter, sugar, and egg, I will put sour cream. Sour cream is very important. It will make the texture of the cake to be perfect. It will not be too hard. It will not be too soft. It will just be like that perfect texture you're looking at. So sour cream is very, very important. So I just added my sour cream, and I'm using 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And then I will mix it. I will also be adding my vanilla extract. Vanilla extract is the flavor I'll be using for this red velvet cake. So at this point in time that I've mixed the egg, the butter, and the sugar, I will add my red color, vanilla extract, and oil. I'll be using vegetable oil, about half a cup. I'll add it to this mixture and I will now mix it a little bit together, and then I will start using the spatula to control the mixing while I add my dry ingredient bit by bit until I finish adding it. So at this moment in time, I'm not going to make use of the hand mixer anymore. I will take over my spatula, and that's what I will continue with, because I'm trying to avoid having bubbles in the cake after it's baked. So this is my vegetable oil. The vegetable oil is what I just added now. I've mixed it after adding, and now you can see I'm adding my dry ingredients. At this point in time, I will make use of my spatula. I'll begin to fold it in gradually until I can feel it's properly mixed. I will not see any bubble or any dry ingredient that is not well mixed. You must make sure it's very smooth, that when you look at it you can feel like yes, it's very well combined. And I'm baking 3 pans. So now this is the end of the video. Later on I will post on how I make the icing I used to decorate this cake. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not, and like this video to enable us to make more similar content like this. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.